Hello everyone, it's Nen from Insightful Vibrations. Thank you for tuning into the channel, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you will like and share these videos. Please remember that we start off with astrology for the week of June 19th to 25th, 2017, and then for the same week we will look at the Lenormand Gilded Reverie deck card readings for each sign. Now remember, if you know your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, you can watch all three videos for a more comprehensive picture. This week I thought I'd start off with the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck. I'm absolutely enthralled with this deck, and it is so vividly illustrated and beautiful, and just brings such wonderful messages. So for this week, for everyone, we can say that we have a lot of blessings, healing, surrender, and insight. And in fact, what's amazing is that the astrology matches exactly that. We know that, I mentioned last week, that Neptune is retrograde right through to the third week of November. And that gives us, an opportunity to make dreams come true, because Neptune, is all about dreams and also illusions, and also sometimes trickery and deception. But at the same time, you can make of it what you will. And it's your own willpower that will use these energies of Neptune wisely. And when it's retrograde, it'll actually lessen the illusion and deception and make dreams more realistic, or you'll focus on more realistic things. So I feel that it's a wonderful energy. But it also, as usual, deepens the third eye capacity, the capacity for insight and intuition. And this is a wonderful, wonderful thing, because those of you who are studying anything from astrology to, magic, to energy healing, to, reading cards or runes or anything else, will really find that your channels are just opening up even that much more intensely during this Neptune retrograde period, and you're able to tap into some very high wisdom. So I feel that this is a very, very positive period. But also remember that we also have a Pluto retrograde until the third week of September. And, the thing with that is, as I mentioned in my Holistic Astrology column on Facebook, that, Pluto retrograde is going to dredge up those things that just no longer serve you and make you dispense with them. Things that are just not worth fighting for will just leave your sphere. And this, for some of you, includes relationships that don't work. So we really have an opportunity here to make dreams come true in more than one way. Let go of what's not serving your highest good, and start to focus on new doors opening, because when one door closes, another one opens. We already know that to be true. And you have to make room in your life for these things. So if you clutter your life with things that aren't serving your highest good, then there's really no fresh energy room at all. Now, as far as the actual main aspects, June 20th has a couple of interesting aspects. First of all, Venus is sextiling Neptune, and that's a beautiful romantic energy. So those of you who want to have a date on Tuesday night, I think that's a really good thing to do. Also, maybe doing something outdoors would be good, because Venus, of course, rules Taurus, and Taurus loves nature and is a very grounded sign. When Neptune loves, water, so something out by the lake would be nice, and also blue skies. So those are, some nice hints for you to make it even more romantic and really healing in another way. Now, also on the 20th, that's Tuesday, we have Mercury sextiling Uranus, and Uranus is the planet of eccentricity, surprise, technology, innovation, way out there thinking, inventions, etc. And when Mercury is forming this positive angle with Uranus, it is telling you, look, do mercurial things that that will give you innovation or innovative approaches to things. Mercury is all about learning, studying, writing, communicating. Itself, Mercury itself is about technology and things like that. So I do feel that those of you who want to create something under this energy on June 20th, you really have a wonderful time. And on June 21st, we have Mercury conjunction the Sun. And basically what happens here is that you will be communicating a lot and there's going to be a lot of information being exchanged. So again, it's just a glorious day for those of you who are out there doing sales, or making a pitch for your thesis, or whatever it is you're doing. This is just a brilliant energy for you. On the 23rd of June, we have the new moon in Cancer, and this is a beautiful new moon energy, because Cancer is that sign that's good for both home and family, but also for prosperity. And I feel that those of you who wish to start new endeavors on the eve of the new moon can certainly do that. Any new money-making adventures, any new homing instinct sort of things, such as moving in together as a couple, renovating your home, doing anything like that would be very, very nice for you. And of course, it depends on where you are experiencing the constellation of Cancer in your own chart right now, as to just exactly how this will manifest itself. But it's a beautiful, romantic, gentle, and prosperous energy. And then on June 24th, we have Venus trine Pluto. And this is really wonderful, because Venus is cooperating with Pluto, where Pluto's usually sort of dredges up things we don't want to deal with. Right now, Venus is cooperating with Pluto, and Pluto with Venus. So I feel that this could be a very romantic, if not very passionately romantic configuration. So we're dredging up a lot of emotion, a lot of passion here. So that's a little note for those of you who wish to have a date night. And then finally on Sunday, June the 25th, we look at Mars squaring Jupiter. And this is just a brilliant, brilliant energy, because for those of you who want to initiate something, who want to have, a chance at success, I feel that this is really a lively, innovative, energetic energy that can do just that, lead you to success. So use that energy wisely, put some ideas into motion, and let's go forward with a fantastic week. So that summarizes it. I'm going to focus on the zodiac signs separately now. Please remember to watch your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign or ascendant videos, because you will get a more comprehensive picture of the energies ahead. And of course, the reason you're listening to these readings is so you can navigate all these energies much more easily than you would if you hadn't. So have yourself a wonderful week. Here we go with the individual forecast. Scorpio, for this week of June 19th to 25th, 2017, you are going to have a wonderful week. There is so much going on. So let's begin with the cards. You have the Cross, the Ship, the Key, the Rider, Peace, or the Lilies, and the Heart, or the Swans. And you also have over to the left the Staircase, and that card characterizes the overall atmosphere of the week. And the Staircase is about making decisions. And for you, Scorpio, this week you may have to make decisions in a lot of different respects. Decisions about your home, decisions about your closest relationships, decisions about long distance travel, and decisions about solving some kind of problem or mystery. So there's a lot going on here. And Scorpio, you love to solve problems about mystery, so this is right up your alley here. Well, with the Staircase and the Cross, you may be at crossroads, really, literally speaking, at about what you want to do for work. Do you want to relocate? Do you want to take a package of some kind from your workplace and just leave, or take an early retirement? Do you want to just switch jobs altogether? Or for some of you with the Rider, you may want a new career altogether. And let me tell you, the Rider is riding on that rainbow, and that is a wonderful card. So for those of you who are undecided, once you make that decision this week and you have the clarity to do it, you will absolutely love what you feel. You'll feel at peace with the Lilies. You'll have the Heart there. This is absolutely loving what you're going to be doing next. And I do feel for most of you, the option of going with the new is much better than sticking with the tried and true, because you are getting bored, Scorpio. This is what's coming through to me on an intuitive level. You need some change, you need some drama, you need some excitement. And, you know, you don't have to ditch things entirely if you don't want to, but you do need to start something new. And since you're a fixed sign, I would recommend that you not try to multitask too much unless you have a lot of mutable signs in your chart. But, you know, really just focus on making a decision here. And once you make it, you're going to be very happy. I also feel, Scorpio, there's a new love coming into your life, and maybe this is what you have to decide on as well. You know, do I go with the, you know, the person I'm dating now, or do I go with the person that's just walked in my life because I just really feel a fresh energy with them? Again, you know, this Neptune retrograde that's coming up, or that is in place rather, is actually you know, really sort of making things a little illusional when it comes to love. And it's really a dreamy week, so you may, you know, really feel the effects. But before you make any long-term decisions, I would suggest that you really study the person, make sure they're right for you, because you don't want to have a negative experience down the road where you've, you know, ditched a good friend who you were dating, and now you've got someone who's just a dud. So you know, I do feel you need to just take some precautions in terms of major life decisions, in terms of romance. And Pluto is retrograde, so any romance that is not good, any relationships that are not meeting your true and tried highest calling, are going to dissipate under this Pluto retrograde energy. And that energy doesn't just affect this week, it goes right to the 3rd of September. So relationships are definitely an issue with Pluto retrograde this year. And I feel with the ship, you know, and the key, you've got new opportunities coming up. You may even be moving, you may be relocating even to a distant place. So this is all very positive energy. You may also be moving in with a lover, or a lover may be moving in with you. So this is all very positive. A lot of new fresh starts with the key. You may be selling property, or, you know, something even large like a car or a motorhome, or you may be purchasing these items. But I do feel there's a lot of momentum in these major sort of, you know, movement kind of issues. And with the key and the heart, I do feel that someone will definitely have a new opportunity for you that you're going to love. This could be a new romantic opportunity, but it could be a new business opportunity as well. It may involve a lot of travel. It may involve traveling just to get this, you know, underway, but it does absolutely feel good and feel right. And for some of you, I feel that the home base is really, really experiencing a lot of love. So I hope that these vibrations continue on and on. Scorpio, I know you're going to have a fabulous week, so do take care.